Hi, I'm Kevin and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a review of the Olight Seeker 3 Pro flashlight. The new Olight Seeker 3 Pro flashlight. So I haven't done a gear review or a flashlight review in a little while, and recently Olight reached out to me and asked if I would do a review of their brand new Seeker 3 Pro flashlight. And I said yes. As a YouTuber, I get a ton of requests to do gear reviews from all different manufacturers. Sometimes I get 2 or 3 different requests a day, so they can really add up. And most of the time I turn those requests down, primarily because I don't believe in the product. I take a look at the product and it's probably not of a good quality, or the product just isn't for me. And so I politely turn those companies down. Occasionally I'll see something that looks pretty good, and if they bug me a couple times, I will let them know, yeah, I'm interested in doing it, but there's going to be no strings attached. You can send me the product. I will take a look at it and check it out. If I like it, I will do a video. And so that's the relationship I have with Olight. And another thing I want to let you know is, even though you'll notice that I play with my camera a lot, I try and up my production value by adding B-roll and different images of the flashlight or whatever it is I'm reviewing. And I'm trying to make it look more commercial. I'm not trying to make a commercial, and I draw the line at a couple places. One is, often these companies want me to tell you about flash sales that are ongoing now. I don't mind making a review that's an evergreen video and people can refer to it whenever, but it's not my intention to make videos for the purpose of letting you know when a company's having a flash sale or what sort of bundles they're offering, that type of thing. You can go to their website and find that out. And the other thing I draw the line at is aggressively promoting the product. You're never going to hear me say, you gotta have this flashlight, it's the best flashlight in the world. I will do a review and let you know what I think of this, what the pros and cons are, what works for me, what I like and what I don't like. After that, it's up to you to decide if it's a good fit for you. If this is a good fit for you, that's great. If not, don't buy the product. So any product, a flashlight or other, may work perfectly for me, but not for you, or vice versa. So that's why I try and offer lots of explanation. All right, on with the review of the new Olight Seeker 3 Pro. Like other Olight flashlights, the Seeker 3 Pro comes in a really handsome looking box. It's got a magnetic lid to it, and you can unpack it. Inside is the flashlight in a holster, really sharp looking holster. And the flashlight is awfully sharp looking as well. What I really like about Olight is they seem to be always trying to upgrade and improve their products. This is the 3rd version of the Seeker, and this is the Pro version. And it's overall, I believe it's a really well-made flashlight, and it has a whole bunch of design features that they've obviously upgraded since the last version. So number one, if you look at the bezel here, you're going to see 4 very large white LEDs, and they kick out a whopping 4200 lumens. So it's a very, very powerful flashlight. And if you look right here, you'll see a little black dot, and that is a safety proximity sensor. If you have your light on high and bring something close to it, the light will dim. This light is very, very hot, and that proximity sensor will drop the temperature if this falls into a pocket or your backpack or something while it's on. And speaking of heat, this flashlight has a hard anodized aluminum casing, and they've designed it with an awful lot of ribs, and those ribs on the outside are designed to help dissipate the heat and keep the flashlight cool. And another little feature that I like about this flashlight is it has a nice rubber coating on the handle. I own a bunch of Olight flashlights, and I think this is the first one that incorporates a soft rubber grip over the handle. And that's just a nice little touch. And like other Olight flashlights, the Seeker 3 Pro has a charging base on the bottom of the flashlight. And that is a magnetic charging base. The flashlight comes with a USB charger, which is magnetized, clips right onto there, and charges the flashlight relatively quickly. It's a 2-amp charger. The charger also has a little LED light, which is green when the flashlight is fully charged and red when it is not fully charged. And here's the little quirk I discovered about the flashlight. The flashlight has a location to mount a lanyard, but there's no lanyard in the box. It only comes with the flashlight and the USB charging cable. I know that through comments from past videos that some of you really appreciate having a lanyard on your flashlight. So there's a place to mount one, but you're going to have to find another lanyard for that purpose. And one thing I really, really like about this flashlight is that it's almost all battery. When you open up this flashlight and dump out the battery, you're going to be surprised by the size of this 5,000 milliamp hour battery. That is going to give you a very, very long run time or very, very intense light. It's really your choice. Another really new design feature on this flashlight is the dial around the power button. That serves as a bit of a lock. If I push the power button, that flashlight's not coming on. I have to turn the dial either direction about 90 degrees before I can turn on the flashlight with the button. And I see that as just a nice little safety feature. Again, if you throw this in your knapsack or something and it gets pressed accidentally, it could come on and create some heat or run out your battery. And so this prevents that from happening. So just like many of the other Olight flashlights, this light has a number of modes. It has moon mode, low, medium, high, and turbo. If I want moon mode, I can just push the button down and hold it down when it's off, and it comes on at 5 lumens, which is a good light for reading in the dark, and it's going to give you the most run time. Now if I just turn the light on, I've got it set to low, and if I hold the button down, I will get medium and high. It'll cycle through those 3 different settings. And if I double click when it's on, it will give me turbo mode, which is very, very bright. Now this dial provides an added feature. If I turn the light on, I can also use the dial to increase or decrease the intensity out of the flashlight. It will adjust that intensity between those 3 middle settings, low, medium, and high. I really don't see much point of those slightly measured intensities. I rather just have low, medium, or high. So this isn't my favorite way to adjust the flashlight. I find that when you go from low and you want to rotate up to medium, it takes a couple of half rotations, but if you want to go higher, you've really got to turn the dial quite a bit. Not the best ergonomic design. I rather just hold the button down and get those different settings. A nice safety feature, but I don't think I'm going to use the dial much in terms of adjusting the amount of light. So another thing I really liked about this flashlight when it arrived is that it comes with a pretty handsome and functional case. It looks great. It's got a nice little snap here, which allows you to remove or put your flashlight back in, and it holds it very snugly. The case itself is very tight. The snap here is very reliable. There's a drainage hole in the bottom and one on the top if any liquid gets in your case. And it's got a nice D-ring on the top here to hang it somewhere. And there's 2 belt loops. One is sewn tight with the body of the case, and the other one is on a snap. And my snap broke on day 2. So overall, I would say the case is of relatively good quality, but the snap, hopefully that was just a fluke. My snap broke on day 2, and that takes away a lot of the value and utility of the case for me. The Seeker 3 Pro is also drop resistant at 1.5 meters, which on this tape measure is 59 inches. And the Seeker 3 Pro is dustproof and waterproof to a depth of 1 meter. So let's test this flashlight out in the dark. Let's see if we can get the lights down here, please. Thanks. That's good. This is moon mode. At 5 lumens, it'll last for 15 days. This is low. At 50 lumens, it should last more than 55 hours. Medium is 300 lumens. It should last almost 11 hours. And this is high at 1200 lumens. As time goes on, the light's intensity will diminish to prevent overheating. And this is turbo at 4200 lumens. It'll last at this intensity for 2.5 minutes, then it will drop again to prevent overheating. And I forgot to mention that if you click the button 3 times quickly when it's on, it will go into strobe mode. Let's look at those settings one more time from the other perspective. This is low. Medium. High. And turbo. So overall, my review of the Olight Seeker 3 Pro is really positive. One of the things I like most about this flashlight is it's just the right size, and it fits good in your hand. It's got some good ergonomic qualities. It's not too small, it's not too big, and it throws a lot of light, which is what you want in a flashlight, and it's your choice. Do you want this to throw an awful lot of light or to last a very long time? With the adjustments here, you can pick. And I really like the cone of light that it throws. I find that it's quite useful for me. On the negative, there's a place for a lanyard, but it doesn't come with a lanyard. I'm not thrilled with the adjustment dial. I like it as a safety feature, but I don't think it's a feature I'm going to use to adjust my light very much. And unfortunately, my case broke on the second day, so that's a bit of a bummer. But overall, I really like this flashlight, and you can find a link to where you can purchase it if you're interested down below in the description. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you have a great day.